Welcome to Trends in Consumer Robotics. I'm Ryan Vasquez. The most practical and affordable way we interact with the latest robot technology is through consumer robotics. These are your home care items, toys, educational tools, etc. So we'll take a look at some of the most popular sectors in consumer robotics and what's on the horizon for you, the consumer. Man, I hope it's my own robot. Gort, Klaatu, Barada, Niktu. Home care and lawn care. Ah, the old Rosie the Robot dream. A robot to do our chores for us. This is by far the most popular sector in consumer robotics. Many people get introduced to robot technology in just this way. Popular company iRobot produces all kinds of home care products like their Roomba, Scuba, and Vero, which vacuum, mop floors, and clean gutters, amongst other things. 7 million robot vacuum cleaners have been sold, and most by iRobot. But there are other competitors out there, and they're gaining fast, likely to make this item a more affordable one in the future. For a quality cleaner, you can spend anywhere between $150 to $400, so affordable, but not exactly easily accessible. Quick about lawn care though, nothing is more satisfying than not mowing the lawn on that hot day, but these items are a bit more costly than your vacuum cleaners, with a quick Amazon search showing a $1,200 to $5,000 range. Robot toys. Now these are geared towards a more younger generation. A robot pet doesn't mess up your furniture, need food, or make that mess on the carpet either. They're more impersonal though, and toys are easily forgotten as something new comes along any day. And if Disney has taught us anything with those Toy Story series, they're also just forgotten and put up in the attic. Other robots are either just cool robots like this one we see in our picture here to the right, or they bring things like dinosaurs and animals to life. This is a cost-effective category with many good toys in the $50 to $100 range, but anything above $200 in demand drops off rapidly, as parents just can't justify spending that much money on a toy for their kids that can easily be forgotten, or even worse, broken. Educational robots. As many school systems search for ways to improve math and science skills of the students in their districts, the educational robot sector should see a boost. The problem is making these products affordable and accessible to those same school districts with ever-shrinking budgets. Simple block building like the one we see here is hands-on and easy to teach, and with the application for a classroom, many kits in the $250 to $500 range can be affordable. Much like the personal computer before it, educational robots could see an implementation and adopting trend in K through 12, but probably at a slower rate. Hobby robots. This can be educational as well, as many K through 12 schools, college teams, and educational organizations compete in competitions like design challenges. But also, the hobby robot sector can be just for fun and the average science-inclined individual. This sector relies more on the science adept and knowledgeable though, and without a practical application like cleaning, is more of a luxury. But as parts get cheaper and accessible, like these websites as you see here, this is Lynx Motion that sells parts and robots, interest in hobby robotics should continue, and the trend towards more affordable rather than cost prohibitive. Finally, home healthcare robots. This sector lags behind some of the other ones because of the cost and complexity of providing a robot that can aid in such an important task as helping with our elderly and disabled loved ones. In this picture, the Japanese health minister is demonstrating a robot that can feed you. Now, talking to my girlfriend who used to work in a home for the elderly in assisted care, this is something that she thought was really amazing when I showed her this picture, because it can be a real big game changer for that industry, as it can make the healthcare staff at these places a lot more productive, as they can allow these robots to feed people while they can run around and do other tasks. Because feeding an individual can be very hands-on and time costly, if you will, and this would make that process a lot easier. A practical tool for the elderly or disabled, many robots like this can be advanced enough to help, but are they advanced enough to handle the nuances of caring for a living human being? As more affordable robots come on the market and cultures like America with disposable incomes live longer, I think these products will become that nuanced and they should see a modest growth. A prediction, though, with an elderly baby boomer population in the United States, a smart plan in this field could see it explode. So, this may be a less popular sector for consumers, but I think it has the most opportunity to grow in the future. I'd like to thank you for listening to this podcast and give thanks to some of these websites: Robotics Business Review, Design Trends, and Robotland. They help give me the information needed to kind of suss through consumer robotics. And as I finish here, I'll have Asimo play me out.